Hello, everybody. It is Matt, and it is Maniac Monday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of info. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day, such as your brief synopsis, your starring cast, director, runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for a trailer, a link for where you can watch this bad boy for free, and if you decide, you can help support Matt's Movie Mania and toss me a couple of bucks. Now, with all that said in mind and all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a very, very interesting one. I really enjoyed it. It is directed by Jason Pitts. It is from 2022. It runs at, 37 minutes. What is it about exactly? Well, it's about a couple that, a male and a female that have met online by chance through a online dating service called Masquerade, which, by the way, that is the name of the title of the film is Masquerade. Clint and Sylvia, I believe, was the woman's name, but they are going to meet at Sylvia's house and have dinner. She has made tacos, which would have made me a happy camper. But Clint is not who he seems to be. He has brought 3 other people with him, and they are all going to essentially rob and take everything they can from the joint, and possibly even give old Sylvia a scare in the process. Now, things aren't exactly what they seem to be with Sylvia. She is a world famous model, on constantly on different magazine covers, in movies, music videos, etc., etc. She's got a little bit of a screw loose. She eventually turns the tide on Clint, and she finds out that things aren't exactly what they are supposed to be with him, mostly because she notices things about him that he never described about himself when they were talking on the website, which like he's on his knuckles, he's got True Blue tattooed on there, which was a prison tattoo that he got, and it talked about how, when you're in prison, you are truly alone and things of that nature. Oh, excuse me. And then she starts to make fun of him over it. He doesn't like it, but she eventually they hear a loud noise, and he goes off to check to see what it is. It's his friends. They've broken into the house. They're wearing their masks. Cool masks, by the way. Then Sylvia has a little treat in store for Clint. It's quite the eye-popping effect. I really liked it. No pun intended. But actually, there is a pun intended there. Maybe. No. Anyways, but she takes care of Clint in a very cool way, and then she eventually moves on to the other burglars, and one of the burglars is Clint's girlfriend, who refuses to swear or have anybody swear around her. Then you got 2 of their friends, and one of them is quickly dispatched when he goes inside, and he's in there singing Amazing Grace while he gets his throat slit. Cool, fun scene, great effect, very effective. Now, this one definitely is not a home run out of the park, but it is very good. It is definitely an on-base double, if you want to talk about baseball terms. Maybe even a triple. But it continues to go on, and you find out more about Sylvia. I don't want to give away too much more. We'll just say that the police eventually are involved, and one of the detectives does not believe everything is all kosher and good coming from her. She doesn't believe the story of her alibi, essentially. It's really interesting. I really liked it. And then definitely one of those you stick through the credits, because there is a scene towards the end of the credits that adds extra to the story. So definitely do that. It's like I said, it's available for free to watch over on Tubi. It is also available over there on their Jason Pitt's YouTube channel as well. So you got two different places that you can find it for. I gave you the link for the Tubi one because it's the better quality, and I believe he'll get a better credit if you watch it on there. I believe in helping independent cinema as much as possible. Without independent cinema, we wouldn't have big budget movies, because people wouldn't want to take smaller stories and make them bigger. That's neither here nor there. So anyways, my love for independent cinema goes on. On to the three things that I love my movies to me. First is audio. It is very good in this one. I never have a moment where I don't understand a character, what they're saying. I didn't have to turn on subtitles, didn't have to rewind it and replay it, none of that jazz. So it was very nice. It was, as I like to say, crisp, cool, and clean. So yeah, there's no like weird interference going on or anything like that from like wind, a pesky neighbor, or just anything that just is going to cause any kind of interference with their sound equipment. It definitely it's on point there. So I'm going to give it an A+. On to dialogue. The dialogue is very interesting in this one, especially from our main leads. I feel like they our main two, Clint and Sylvia, I think they have some fun dialogue. The bad guys, they got great dialogue. Even the police officers are fun when they come popping up towards the end. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. So I'm going to give this another A on dialogue. Editing is very good. There's never a moment where it loses its momentum. It keeps a nice, good, steady pace. I think it runs at a great time. I think if it ran any longer than 37 minutes, I think it would overstay its welcome. Just because of the style of the story and how much momentum that they have going right from the beginning. They put their foot on the gas pedal and they leave it there the entire time, and that's one thing that I really loved about this film. I really like its steady pace. I never really thought that this was dragging, or it needed something else. Or did I once look at the time to see how much timer is left, or check my messages on my phone, or any of that jazz? I was able to stay completely focused on it the entire time. So it's really really well made. So if you guys want to check out a good one, check out Masquerade from Jason Pitts, and I think it's called Lucid Lake Productions, I believe is what it's called, or Lake Lucid. I think it's Lucid Lake. But anyways, I will be reviewing some more stuff from them in the future as well. It'll be carrying over into next month, because there's just several titles that he sent me that will be happy to review. So look for more from Jason Pitts in the future. As far as my final score of 1 through 5, I'm going to give this thing a 4 out of 5. It's above average. It can be better, but it could be really bad, in honest opinion, but it's not. I think this is a fun little film. I hope you guys check it out. Masquerade from Jason Pitts. It's well worth it. Alright guys, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I love your faces. I'll see you on Wednesday with yet another review. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday this week. Yeah, so that's everything. Love your faces.